Well, welcome to my channel. Today I have a special little treat for you. And now that it's getting cold into the winter months and we're all pulling out our favorite cookbook, and here's my soup Bible, and that looks like a beautiful mushroom based, maybe onion soup, not sure, but I'm going to be pulling this out and working my way through. And so I wanted to share a video with a little bit of information on tips and tricks for getting your food ready for all the soups, stews, casseroles, and comfort food that you'll be making this winter and in the coming colder months. And so today I'm going to be sharing with you a trick that I do with a specific food that is a flu buster. It actually is a special food that has properties and components that help to actively increase your immune system to fight against viruses. So it has antiviral properties, rich in vitamin B, selenium, vitamin D, and most importantly, beta-glucans. And so beta-glucans are something that are a powerhouse for antiviral activity. And I know that when my daughter had H1N1 swine flu several years back, I treated her to beta-glucans, and that was probably one of the best things that I could do. And she busted that flu right out of her body in just a few days. So with that, stay tuned and I'll show you what this secret ingredient is that is plentiful, easy to find, fairly economical depending on where you shop, how to preserve it to get the longevity out of it so that it will be with you for months to come, if not years. So stay tuned. Well, hey everybody, this is Wild Dandelion Jen. Thank you for joining me. Today I just want to give you a quick little video of a neat little trick to keep in mind for the months ahead, and certainly with soup and stew season and roasts and things like that, of some great little things that we can do to prolong the perishable food that we buy. And today I'm going to be working with mushrooms, and I can't tell you how many times I buy these with good intention for use, and after 3 or 4 days in the fridge, they're already getting slimy. And you know, sometimes they can be very costly, up to $4 a container. I found these for 99 cents at Aldi's, and so I scooped up 5 of them. Well, one solution would be to cut them all up and brown them and then freeze them. But I don't want to do that. I want to keep them for a very long time, up to 2 years in food sealer bags. So vacuum seal bags. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice all of these up, and then I'm going to put them on my dehydrator on the lowest setting. Is I take and I slice all these up, and then I'm going to put them in my dehydrator. And I have low settings that keep the temperature very low, 105, 110, 115 degrees for the living foods, and for herbs, things that you want to keep all the nutrient density in there so that they're working for you. And then I might take a portion of these and powder them, and then just add them to smoothies and things throughout the day. Put them in your scrambled eggs, whatever. If you don't want to rehydrate and make a stew, you can still get the necessary components of the mushroom benefits in your body every single day with little things like this. They're so neutral in flavor. In fact, you could put it in your coffee, and with all the other things you put in your coffee, it would really mask it and be very nice. I don't just stop with this, you know, I'll do a medley of vegetables because they take up a lot less room on your shelf to dehydrate your food than having only a few bags in the freezer and then you run out of space, because you really want to keep, you know, things that are necessary for long term in your freezer, such as meats or whatever. And vegetables and fruits can take up a lot of space very quickly, and then you don't have a whole lot of backup either. So I will dry fruits and vegetables and different things like that, and dehydrate them out and store them in food sealer bags, or you could even put them in mason jars as a medley. So when you go to make your soup, everything's ready to go, and you just pour yourself out a cup or so of these vegetables and they'll rehydrate with your broth or your water. So really, really nice. If you're cooking yourself up a little ramen dish, you can put a handful of those in there and make yourself a really, really nice wellness soup. So as you can see, this is a soap channel, but I modified it a little bit to put my wild homestead because I do more than soaps. It's in my heart to share with you more than soap making videos. Although soap is my passion and I absolutely love to do it, wellness and health are really the ultimate passion place for me. And I really like to share tips and tricks and information on the foods to help you live a better, healthier life, to help your body heal from disease through nutrition. And so I grow a lot of my herbs and flowers and medicinal ingredients, and I make soaps with them and I eat them and I share the information with others. So you'll be seeing different types of videos like these, very short, sweet tips and tricks and good information and recipes. And then again, I will be making soap videos as well, telling you about what's in the soaps that is beneficial for the health of your skin. You will absorb things. A lot of soap makers say, well, in the transition of the soap making, you do lose components, but you know what? You still get some components, and some, to me, is better than none. And your skin is the biggest organ on your body for detoxifying and also receiving. So what you put on goes in. So if you wouldn't eat it, you probably don't want to put it on your skin because you're essentially eating it. So if you are using toxic ingredients and you think, oh, well, it's just on my skin, you're actually taking those toxic ingredients into your body. Your body has to deal with them. And often if you, in today's culture where people do not eat really well, they do not sleep well, and they're very hard on their body, it's hard to detoxify and put those organs under that kind of bombardment to rid itself. And so it stores it in fat cells to deal with it some other time when it's stronger and healthier to cope with the amount of layering of chemicals and poisons that we take into our body and that fall out on us on our skin throughout the day, even outside. So we want to help the body chelate some of these things out, and we want to keep our organs strong to be able to process these things out of our body. And then we want to fortify our body with great powerhouse superfood ingredients that will not only strengthen our immune system, help to modulate the immune system so it does not overreact and get hypersensitive, such as people with types of autoimmune where the body starts attacking itself. It gets out of control from abuse and damage and issues. So mushrooms are good modulating. Reishi mushroom is one of the best immune system modulators to keep it running in a good fashion, not over or under reactive. So great for people like me that have issues with alpha-gal and high histamine response. This helps to keep my body functioning optimally and not aggressively. But really, they've been around for thousands of years, used on all age groups. Really no toxicity to be found, but very beneficial. So reishi mushroom's a good thing to have on a daily basis, maybe a teaspoonful or so every single day. And even they show on babies that were carried in the womb and the mothers consumed reishi mushroom throughout their pregnancy, and they call them reishi babies. They come out so strong and so like luminescent. Their health is so great that their body illuminates. They have a brightness in their eyes that most babies don't even have, and babies are pretty pristine and usually have a brightness, but reishi mushroom just imparts a nutrition like no other that seems to trickle down and fortifies the baby, and it's all good. But anyway, I just wanted to stop by and share a little bit of what I'm doing here and things that I'll be sharing in quick little snippet videos like this. And when I come up with a recipe to cook with some of these, I will certainly do a recording of that and show you what kind of things you can do with your mushrooms, powdered or dehydrated, as I'm doing for future purposes. To show you the finished product, it's a little cold, so I've got something warm on, but I just put them in these sealer bags. I just portion them out, but certainly if you have a big, huge vacuum sealer canister that pulls the air out, you can just store it that way, and then you can remove the lid, put it however much you want, and then re-vacuum seal that. But I like these little storage bags, just portion controlled. This here is one whole box worth. So that's the smaller boxes. And that would be about how much I would put into a soup. But I don't let it stop there. These are some strawberries, which is another very quick perishable item in the fridge. About 3 or 4 days in the fridge, these are starting to turn. So right away I sliced them up and dehydrated them, and I'll use those in vegan ice creams like banana and ice cream, or I'll put them in smoothies, my oat bars, banana bread, strawberry banana bread, stuff like that. And then I plan on doing all my vegetables, cauliflower, broccoli, onions, bell peppers, hot peppers, carrots, potatoes. I mean, you could do anything. You can dehydrate the fluid out, zucchini, and then it makes a very compact way of storing it. It will last for months and years, and you're not using up all that freezer space. They're not going bad in your fridge. So if you see that you're not getting to something soon enough in your fridge and you go, it's just right on the edge, I don't want to lose it. Green onions is a great thing with that, or onions. Just go ahead, leeks, get them all sliced up, dehydrate them out on the living setting, so you're keeping those healthful enzymes active in the food without killing them off. So 118 degrees or lower, 115 is good, 110 is even better. My living foods on my dehydrator is 105. So if you don't have a dehydrator, you only have your oven, put it on the lowest setting because it's still more beneficial than buying canned foods that are more void of nutrition because of the cooking, the hot cooking. But some nutrition is better than no nutrition. Pure nutrition straight out of the food is better than processed foods that have all kinds of chemicals and preservatives within them and things that you don't want to get. So just think outside the box. You know, your peas, I mean, you could just take a whole freezer full and put it in a very small space once you've dehydrated it out. And dehydrators are very economical. I mean, there's a huge price range. You could get them as low as $20, $30, up to hundreds of dollars. But you could spend $20, it's still going to do the same. And buy several of them and have them going with different things, and dehydrate those foods on the living setting on a very, very low, 110, nothing too much higher. And so anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to bring lots of fun things. If you've landed here and you're not subscribed yet, check back regularly. I'll have these quick. So just keeping in mind again that mushrooms are super good as an antiviral for the coming winter cold and flu season, modulating the immune system, strengthening the immune system to fight for you, to keep you healthy and well, or to get over something very quickly, maybe with very minimal symptoms. And so they're a good thing. Put them in your baked goods, put them in your smoothies, put them on sandwiches and eggs, soups, stews, layer them in your dinner. Even if you have to powder them or keep them whole, sneak them in when kids don't want to eat them, because likely they'll not know that they're there if you do it in a very stealth way with lots of flavor around them. And so selenium rich, beta glucans, vitamin D, B vitamins, they're a good thing. So God bless, make it a great day, and I will see you on the next video. If you're not subscribed, as I said, subscribe to the channel, be checking back regularly, put the notification bell, and then you'll know right away when I've snuck a little video in, because you never know what it's going to be here on the Wild Homestead. About it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to share a testimony or some information or a little nugget with the rest of the viewers or myself, leave a comment. And see you later on the Wild Dandelion Homestead and Soaps. So with that, God bless, make it a great day, and I'll see you again sometime soon.